What is missing in our culture? What is continuing to disappear as man has traveled to the moon and electronic communication has become a necessity? Along with the extinction of dinosaurs, what else is on the endangered list? From Socrates to Caesar, from medieval knights to George Washington, men made regular use of the now endangered campfire. Men are harmed by its absence. However it was that the fire began, it became a place for men to gather and talk. Around the campfire, they talked about how the hunt was going, dreams of a better future and an easier life, the values worth dying for, and their choice of legacy to leave behind. Men talk at campfires.
Most guys get into trouble when they're alone, and most guys that are struggling with issues that bring shame, that bring disappointment to themselves, they're doing it alone.
It seems to me that we're not going to fix this part of our culture unless we are willing to change each of us individually ourselves. And one of the key aspects of changing ourselves is opening us up to other men relationships. Is they would do what's right if someone would just have told them what right is.
And this whole campfire experience, I think, is a God thing. I think God is touching our hearts and saying, men, you need each other.
Because a lot of churches think men's group not possible. Men's group not possible. Jesus sat around campfires and talked, and it's not too late for the church to go out and to create an atmosphere where men will come into the church and start to discover the real parts of who they are and what God's true calling is on their life. What we're doing by providing them with this Knights of the 21st Century material is we're saying, guys, gather around and we're going to give you some issues that you can start to discuss in a way that makes it very, very comfortable to slowly open up to each other. Yeah, this program is not for wimps. We're not going to make it soft and easy and sweet. Men have already bought too much of that. We're telling men it's time to toughen up.
Nothing that we do in life is going to be easy, nothing. But when you do something right, it's going to make a difference in your legacy, and this is right.
Culture has lowered the bar of expectations for men. I personally believe that you raise the bar high where it belongs, and guys will reach for it.
We sit around campfires now, and we talk again like we used to 100 years ago. We happen to do it in a more contrived environment with not real fire, but we sit around nonetheless.
When I found guys connecting the truth and the reality of God to the practical expression of their manhood every day through Knights of the 21st Century, has made a radical change. If you get men being men the way God created men to be men, that majority of the ills facing our culture and our society would disappear. And I believe what women really want is for us guys to step up and to tap into that DNA that's in us, to be a hero, to be a knight.
That you just gotta say, this is important to me, I'm gonna go do it. And if only 5 guys join me, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna wait till somebody else catches on. I'm gonna do it.
Knights of the 21st Century prepares men to follow God's call so they will make a difference in their world.